Okay, this is boat plumbing, and this is the video about the parts for the pump part of the boat plumbing. So, let's see. Okay, this laid out on my dining room table, and I'm gonna go around and try and look at all the parts. First of all, the pumps. So I am using Shurflo Aquaking II pumps. I have one that's a 2 gallon per minute pump, 2 gallons per minute. And then over here is 3 gallons per minute. I'm going to use 2 pumps for my project for this boat. I'm using an Aquaking pump because these are marine pumps. I'm using this on a pontoon boat. And let's see. So the Aquaking, the marine pumps are not going to be as easily corroded as an RV pump. So then the pumps, let's see. With each pump, I have a strainer. So that's the strainer. Those are Shurflo strainers. I believe I got these from West Marine. And so those, you put the strainer on the inside of the pump. If you look at the pump right here and you get in just the right angle. Don't know if you can see it. Yes, there you go. You can just see the arrow right here. So that's that's the way the water's flowing. So that's the outside. I mean, that's the pump. The water is flowing towards this direction and it's coming from this direction. So the pump, the filter is put on the filter is on the inside of the inlet side of the pump. So it's a filter. And then these braided hoses. So for each of one of these, the in and the in and the out, we have a braided hose on each side. The reason why we have braided hoses, the rest of the system is going to be PEX, but you use a braided hose on each side of the pump because the pump will vibrate. And when the pump vibrates, if it's attached directly to PEX, the whole PEX system will vibrate, which will be really annoying when you use your water. So these braided hoses will absorb the vibration and you won't have your PEX vibrating throughout your whole boat or house or whatever you're plumbing. And also these pumps have rubber legs, for lack of a better word. And so these also will absorb the vibrations of the pump. And so, again, I have 4 of these hoses because I have 2 pumps, but I'm actually using 1 more of these hoses because I'm gonna, for one part, I'm gonna not use the PEX because I'm going through a lot of twists and turns and angles, and so I'm gonna avoid the PEX, and I'm gonna use an extension right here, and I'm gonna put 2 of these hoses together. So this is a hex nipple. It's a half inch by half inch MIP. And so that will attach those 2 hoses together. And then every place where I want to attach the braided hoses to PEX, then I'm going to have to use these half inch times half inch MNPTs. So they're male adapters, and so we got the PEX end on this side and the regular end on this side. And excuse my manicure, it's not looking too good. Anyway, So this will, I thought I had one that was out, but you can see here one here. You can see how this end, okay, so this end is the part that goes into the PEX, and this end goes into the braided hose. Okay, so I've got 4 of those, and I've actually got 2 that are already attached. And then I'm going to use a bunch of tees, 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch tees, and 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch elbows. So I got a 40 pack there. I got stocked up on the elbows, and I'm good to go. And I think that's all the parts that we'll be using. So now I'm going to go ahead and install this so you can see how these parts go together.